The following is a get ready with me using the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. It has a lot of the browns and oranges, and it's a very soft and beautiful color. If you want to see what I did in order to accomplish this look, please keep on watching. Okay, so the first I'm going to do is use the Makeup Forever primer, and I'm going to prime my face. Since I have oily skin, this is really good. Next thing I'm going to use the Fenty foundation, and I'm just going to dot a few little dots everywhere. And I'm using, this is a Makeup Forever brush, and I'm starting with that first, and I'm just going to blend it all over my face. And I decided to do this instead of the beauty blender, just to see how it would look, because I haven't used this brush before the beauty blender, and then I'm finishing it with the beauty blender. Okay, next thing you know, I'm going to do my eyebrows, and this is the Brow from Benefit. And again, I like what I do all the time, I do a stencil, and because my eyebrows are very, very thin, so I kind of do a stencil, and I do that first, that gel. And I'm just kind of drawing little hairs. And then I usually measure just to make sure it measures from my nose, the part of my nose. And I'm finishing the tail. And again, I'm just keep taking some of the product and doing a little bit at a time. And again, I'm measuring it. Okay, next thing I'm going to do after my eyebrows are done, I'm going to prime my eyes with the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and there is Natasha Denona, and those are the colors. Okay, so the first color that we're going to use is going to be Bermuda. That's going to be the transition color. And I'm going to put it all over my eyelid. The next color I'm going to use is Horizon. This is a medium brown. And I'm going to put that, I'm layering the colors. I have hooded eyes, so I'm just intensifying the color. The next color that I'm going to use is going to be Sinai, and it's even a richer, darker brown color. And I'm going to intensify the outer V. Again, I have hooded eyes, so I have to be very careful, up to where I put the color. So the next color that I'm going to do is going to be Morgana, and this is I'm going to put this with my finger, since it's a shimmer color. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to do is called Mandarin, and I'm going to put this in the middle part of my eyeball. And again, I'm going to blend. I want to blend the two colors. Okay, so the next color that I'm going to be using, it's going to be Volcano, which is a very dark brown color. And I'm intensifying the outer V, and I'm using just different brushes just to make sure that I don't have no hard edges. And the next color that I'm going to use is going to be Ice Gold. And I'm going to do my brow bone, and again, I'm blending. Just want to make sure that all the colors look good together. And here I'm cleaning my eye. I just want to make sure it has a sharp edge. I'm using an eyeliner. This is an Architect. That's the name of the eyeliner from LA Splash. This is amazing if you have hooded eyes. So that's kind of what I'm doing there. Okay, so now I'm going to do, this is the Becca, and this is a corrector, and I'm going to put this before I put my concealer. And here I'm putting the concealer. And this is the one Born This Way concealer. And I'm using a brush in order to do it. I'm doing it kind of different. I usually do a beauty blender. I decided to do a brush. And again, I'm just cleaning up all the way on the inner part of my eye. And it opens up when I put it more in the inner part of my nose. And again, I'm just putting all the parts where I see that it's kind of dark. And again, I'm using the beauty blender just to kind of melt the product in. And I'm going to use the Hourglass translucent powder. And I don't bake, I just put a little bit of it. And since my pores are big, I use this technique in order to kind of have the product to sink in my pores. And I'm using a brush from Wayne Goss just to take the powder off. And this is from Cover FX, and this is a bronzer, and I'm gonna put a few dots. This is like really, really amazing for the summer. And I'm putting a few dots, and I'm gonna use a beauty blender, and I'm just gonna blend the color just to give a little warmth to my cheeks. And again, the way where you place it, it depends on, you know, your the size of your cheeks, or where your cheekbone starts. That's kind of where I'm doing it. And again, and I'm putting a few dots on my jaw and a few on my nose. And again, I'm gonna blend. You just want to make sure it's really, really blended with the other colors. I should have done this before I did the powder, but it's okay. I mean, it still works. Just make sure that you blend, blend, blend. I have a mark in the middle of my nose, so a brown mark. So that's what you see there. It looks like it's cream, but it isn't. Okay, this is a hula, and I'm gonna contour my cheekbones. And that's what I'm doing. I'm doing my cheeks, my nose, and then I'm going to bronze it with the Hourglass bronzer. And this is like, I don't know if you can see it, but I'm hitting pan already because I use this a lot. And this kind of gives me warmth in my face. I don't know why I have such a serious look. I don't know why. Okay, I love this. This is by NARS, and this is one of the new ones. And again, I'm just putting it on the kind of the apples of my cheeks, and I want to blend it with the bronzer and everything. I just want everything blended. This is another one from Hourglass, and I'm gonna do my highlighter, and I'm mixing the colors, and I'm gonna put it on the upper part of my cheeks. Cupid's bow, nose, bridge of my nose. There you go. Use my fingers, whatever is necessary. And again, I'm using another brush, and I'm just blending. Again, this is another Hourglass. This is a blush, but it has a lot of highlighting in it. So I'm putting that. It has a little bit of color, and I'm gonna put this on top of my cheeks. And again, I'm using another brush to blend all those colors together. I want all the colors to fuse between one another, and I'm using another brush, and I'm doing my forehead. And I'm just looking at my chin. I forgot to put on my chin, and here I'm using a setting my makeup. And this is a Milk Makeup gel liner. This is amazing. And I'm doing my waterline. This literally stays all day. And again, I'm using some of the colors from the top. I'm using it at the bottom. And here I'm cleaning up because it just got too much. And I'm using one of the lighter colors in order to do my tear duct, and I'm using the detail brush in order to kind of make a line there and make it sharp. And I'm going to curl my lashes. This is a Surratt. I love this. And this is the Mansour waterproof, Lancome Mansour waterproof mascara. I love this. Just put a few layers. Do the top. Now I'm doing the bottom, and again, you just roll. Just be careful not to ruin your makeup. And now I'm using an eyeliner. I'm sorry, a lip liner, and I'm lining my lips. This This is a Sephora color, which is number 11, I believe. And this is from MAC. And this is Marc Jacobs lip gloss. I love this, and I'm using it at the edges where I have my lip liner. So this is kind of what I have so far. This is kind of what I came up with. And this is kind of the final look. Again, I love how it came out. I love the eyes. Okay, guys, thank you for watching my videos.